At body outcome challenges, there are no excuses. Whether there is too much noise coming in, you live on a busy street, downtown, and that's actually another challenge part of yoga. Are you able to focus and eliminate all the different sounds and voices that are coming in and only focus on what you're interested in? In this video, I'm going to be talking about the tree stand, prayer pose, extended prayer pose, eagle pose, and then the goddess pose. I'll start with the tree pose. I did all those poses for about 1 minute. And the tree pose, that's the most common yoga pose. I'm pretty sure you may have seen this pose. Every time you hear about yoga, that's what comes into your mind. And to start, if you're just starting out to learn to do the tree pose, it's better you position. I'm going to start with my left leg. You position your leg, your foot, you plant it at an angle, and then bring this other leg. Start by raising it up slowly if you're just beginning up, and then raise it on your knee. As time goes on, try and aim so that you point your toes straight so that it's in line with the rest of your body, and then raise this other knee. Most people tend to do position this other raised leg at an angle to the body, but the best way to do it, it's better you do push this raised leg backwards so that it's in line. You sort of like you align this leg with the rest of your body. What I mean, most people tend to do this in that from the sides you can see this leg, but try to aim so that from the sides you're not able to see this other leg. In that way, you are able to also stretch out your other groin muscles, and you may be tempted to put your hands outwards, but always try and aim and bring them in forward. That helps you to keep up your balance and maintain your center of gravity nice and straight. And if that goes well, then we need to move further, and then we need to bring this other leg and then push it into your inner thigh, increasing the challenge in that now you are applying pressure onto your inner thigh, your leg, and as well as straightening out this other leg. Always try to take good deep breaths. That also helps you to balance up. As usual, if you're done with this side, you have to switch it up, balance it up with the left leg too. Do the same thing, and then keep calm. From this position, the best way to go is to go into the prayer pose. This prayer pose seems really nice and relaxed, but actually it mainly focuses on breathing. You're able to take nice deep breaths in that as you breathe in. If you can notice, you see my core, it's sort of like it's moving in as I'm breathing in, and that also stretches out my neck muscles and hair. I'm taking some good nice deep air, and then afterwards you relax. In that way you're bringing in more oxygen. In this pose then I switched on to the extended prayer pose, in which you just bring your hands up straight and then you pull upwards. In that way you're sort of stretching out your shoulders, your core and your legs as such. The more you stretch, the better you start feeling the tension within your lower back and then lower abdomen. It sort of like comes out just like that. Always remember, take nice good deep breaths. That's the main important of the core. And then I'll move on to the eagle pose. The eagle pose, I'm going to start with the right over left. To go into the eagle pose, it's better here. Since I'm going right over left, that means my right will be going over my left. And so I just grab my leg and then move it back and fold it around my left leg, so it's right over left. And then for the hand, since it's right over left, you start by stretching out your right hand, bring your left hand, press it onto your right, and then wrap your right around your left, right over left. From that side you may be seeing as if it's left over right on my hands, but hey, remember this is an eagle pose. You are seeing it from under. Yeah, sometimes it's good to see things from under. No, anyway, so this becomes your right over left, and then you're able to do bending a little bit. I'll give you from the side view. It will sort of like this, just like that. And the same thing, switch over to the other side, eagle pose, which becomes left over right, just like that. Stretch out your right hand, stretch out your left, place on your right, fold it in, just like that. As time goes on, try to dip in and make sure that this other leg, the foot of this other leg, you're able to see from the other side. On that side, I saw it was a little bit weird to finish up on that way, so I went into the goddess pose. The goddess pose, you basically just raise your hands, place them at an angle of about 90, and then bring them outwards in that way. you're stretching out your chest, pushing in your back, just like that. And then position your feet at an angle so that your feet are pointing outwards, and then bend down. You can go as far as down as you wish, like just like that, and then hold it up. Always remember, take nice deep breath, and this sort of like gives tension into your knees, your leg muscles, and as well as your shoulders backwards. And as you see, it tends to be a little bit hard to balance up. So let me know how that goes, and as usual, stay cool, subscribe.